It's a good idea to have some, for when you get hurt in battle.
All right, that'll do. We're going back to town now. Well, we need to cross here. But what about you? Got any experience with gliding?
You gather photons, the energy in your body, into your arms and your legs.
You do that, then jump off from here. Even if you screw it up, it's just the sea down there. Go on, give it a go.
Yikes, tough teacher.
Not bad for a first-timer. Not far now till town. Welcome to our humble little Alio town. I'm sure everybody here will give you a warm welcome. If you head on straight from here, you'll find my place. We can talk there. This is my place. Come on in. Well, like I said, I'm Garawa. I'm the leader of this town. This here's Aina, my daughter.
That's me.
And over there is Manon.
A pleasure.
First of all, you're probably wondering where in the world you are. Let's start with the planet. We call this one Halpha. And this is a town on that planet, called Alio Town. It's a pretty small place, though, as you can see. To the north of here is Halpha's largest city, named Central City. Central City is the seat of Halpha's government and economy. I'm sure you'll have the chance to visit it at some point. Meteorn is what we call people like you. The folks who show up here on Halpha from space in those landing pods. Manon here is also a Meteorn. She dropped down on that little island about half a year ago. And now she lives with us. Meteorn, dolls, we don't know where either of you come from, or even why you come here. For some reason, Meteorn all seem to arrive here with no memory of their past. You too, right? Once in a while, there are exceptions, though. Like Manon here.
The only difference between me and the other Meteorn is that I still have a few fragments of knowledge left.
Manon is really smart. She knows so much about machines. She even helps me with my studies.
There are some people who have the theory that both the dolls and Meteorn probably come from the same place. But whether that's true or not, I can say with confidence that you, Meteorn, are our friends. You guys have been our allies for a long time. Of that, there is no doubt. Anyway, I guess that's enough of a lecture for today. I'll send everything we just talked about to you. That thing floating next to you is a mag, by the way. Your mag is much more advanced than the ones we have. That's another unique thing about you, Meteorn. But we'll go into more detail on that later. Hey, are you hungry? All right, let's get our grub on then. Why don't you take a look around the town while we...
During your journey, you will be rewarded special... After beating the prologue, you will be introduced to one of many avenues for players to obtain free cosmetics. You
Here to
might
get
have been
to know
able to
you.
tell from the character creator,
Don't
but
be shy
fashion
now.
is a big part of the PSO2 experience.
Hey!
Hey, you're back. I bet you're tired. Why don't you take it easy here for 8? I'll go check... Ready for refreshments? It's nothing special, but we put a little something together. It's a long-standing Halfin custom to offer the warmest welcome we can to our Meteorn guests. Come on, follow me. Town. Here's some for you. Well, are you ready, everybody? Introduce yourself. A toast to our new friend. Cheers! Beautiful here, don't you think? You know, I really love this place. I want to make
Ladies, gentlemen, and slayers of all ages,
but I know that there is still an
absolutely,
apprentice.
completely, undeniably
You know,
shoved
before I
into
showed
the
up to
ground
that
against
battle
its
back
will,
there,
and
it
it's
looked
just
evenly matched with that pedestal. Arcs could use more good fighters. I, for one, think you'd make a great addition to the Arcs team. But look, I don't need an answer right away. See how you like it here, and give it some good thought. Listen, why don't we call it a night?
Are you injured?
Thank you, Manon. Dad,
Looks like the ones earlier were scouts.
Dad!
Dolph! Under attack! Everybody, at the ready! Hurry! They're coming! Protect the town!
All enemies have an elemental wield. You don't have a weapon with an element. Well then, just use brute force. And a sword. Keep hitting them in the chest to expose their core. That's their weak point. Focus on that. The enemy's getting out. Let's finish them off.
An absolute blast. This game was first playable in its
What the hell is that?
beta back in Item. Then
Take
being
these
fully
two
released
and run
in
to the northern
2019.
caves.
This was by far one of the better
What?
Monster Hunter-like
Dad!
games I had played at the time. I mean,
I'll
sure,
just
it's
gain
hunting
away
RPG
here, is
subgenre.
what
It doesn't
he's
have a
saying.
whole lot of games within it in a niche little umbrella.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of competition, but there are clear differences
know.
that you can
Let's go.
feel when developers really care about creating that enjoyable
Wait.
hunting loop gameplay. That satisfying
can't.
gameplay loop that keeps you wanting to keep going for one more. Hunt in another hunt,
Come
another
on.
hunt.
You two!
Go!
Let's go! I didn't think it would be. Oh, good. You're back. Are you okay? The good news is that the Mag's body scan feature isn't showing any injuries. I still can't believe any of this. We got hit by that huge doll's attack. It looks like we were unconscious for a while. The dolls are gone now, but it looks like Aleo Town has been completely... Aina was hurt pretty badly. Some ARCS defenders from Central City came and took her to the medical bay a little while ago. Some ARCS defenders from Central City were searching for him a little while ago. They haven't found any survivors yet. Well, I guess we can't just stay here forever. We should get going to Central City, too. The enemies are scattering. Take them out with the dash attack. This enemy has a tough exterior. Use a diving attack to stop it with attack. Dolls here too. We'll need to take them out to proceed. Looks like that was the only one. Let's get moving. That's Central City, over there. Let's go.
You two are from Town, isn't that right?
And you are?
My name's Ran. I'm an operator for Central City. Our city leader, Crawford, would like to have a few words with the two of you.
Crawford.
Please go through the gate there and proceed to the tower just ahead of you.
We'll escort. Come on.
At the tower, please take the teleporter to the command room.
The creative creature designs, that's the type of stuff that lays at the heart of this game, and original Dauntless way back in the day was really fun to play through, experiencing each behemoth for the first time, and I generally had an even better time each time that we returned to check out what had changed with the game. New behemoths that were added, new entire endgame mechanics and systems, even weapon changes. The game really became distinct and carved its own spot as a hunting game unlike any of the others. And while maybe it wasn't necessarily for everyone, not everybody
Hey, real quick, shout out to all my Brazilian viewers out there.
Wait, what about
Before getting started
Aina?
with this video, I just want to
in the medical bay. But don't worry, I hear it's not critical. It's been half a day since she was brought in. She should be starting to feel better soon, I hope.
Aina, you're okay?
I'm totally fine.
Don't push yourself, though.
Thank you, Crawford. You guys too.
We didn't do anything.
You came to check on me, didn't you? That means a lot to me. And what about my dad? I see. What kind of doll's unit could have been too much for even my dad?
We're still looking into it, but we believe it just might be another doll species named Dark Falls. Dark Falls was the cause of a near-extinction level catastrophe over all of Halpha 100 years ago, too. Apparently, it was able to easily wipe out the capital city of the time. If the dolls unit you encountered really is Dark Falls, then that means there's absolutely no time to lose. We have to start preparing our forces as soon as possible. And
what?
well, you three are the only ones who have ever actually seen Dark Falls. So, I believe Arx could really use your help fighting it. I know it's a lot to ask after what you just went through, but your aid would be invaluable.
I'm in. Yes. In fact, I really want to fight Dark Falls. I want to defeat it so nothing like that ever happens again.
Aina.
And you too?
Really?
You're still new to this planet, right? If you feel you need a little more time, I'll certainly understand.
to say that this wasn't made with malice or hatred, but disappointment and despondency. I love Dauntless, or loved. I've been with this game through its thick and thin, from every bad change to its very rare good ones. And after waiting months in anticipation for the quote-unquote second wind to kick this game back into high gear, it crushed my hopes and expectations. So I hope you can understand where I'm coming from when I say that Dauntless Awakening is one of the worst updates to any video game that I have witnessed. But why exactly is this update so bad? Let's take a little history lesson. Before the disaster that is Dauntless Awakening, another massive update came out in hopes of revamping the game, Dauntless Reforged. This update pretty much revolved around getting to level 20 on a weapon, resetting that level to get a special material to help you upgrade your items, and rinse and repeat. You can probably tell that this gameplay loop was far from the best. In fact, I hated it. It felt extremely unrewarding to regress your progress to gain one level on a piece of armor or weapon. But alas, we had to bear this garbage excuse for content for 3 years before Phoenix Labs announced on August 1st, 2023 a new update, featuring a new progression system, improved behemoth behavior, enhanced core gameplay, what in the hell is even that, and many more. And this would all be released in summer of 2024. Now you can imagine that the people who hated this Reforged system, me included, to be filled with jubilation when we saw that a new progression system was in the works. So fast forward to summer of 2024 and nothing. Oh, they're pushing it back? That's fine. At least it'll be a good update, right? Take as long as you'll want.
Wow, this is really nice.
Experience. Once per day, you will be able to draw a single free SG scratch ticket. This scratch features a variety of story character items as well as some popular items from classic PSO2, recreated for the NGS graphics.
Sorry,
Some of the best cosmetics can be gathered
just
from the
not
SG
very
scratch,
good at
like my
reading
hairstyle
people.
for example. Additionally, you will gain access to special scratch tickets. These are NGS's version of the fun scratch from classic PSO2 and are rewarded through gameplay. They also offer new cosmetic items, as well as some helpful items to make weapon and armor enhancement easier.
Get some rest.
During your journey, you will be rewarded special goodies at certain points in the story. These will be very valuable when building your first endgame-ready weapon. You can view these goodies in advance from this menu. Continue with the story and you will be introduced to cocoons. These are training facilities scattered all across Halpha, and completing them rewards you with skill points, which you can spend on new skills. It's important to seek these out to improve your combat prowess, but for now,